Good morning. Today's the 8th of May, and in South Africa, the 8th of May is Mother's Day. So even if you are in another part of the world and this isn't Mother's Day, the vibration I wish for you today is highlighting Mother's Day. And to all the mothers out there of children, of fur children, of plants. And mothering can be considered in many different ways. So it can be nurturing of yourself, of others, even connections to friends and other family members. And so today I wish you a magical day. And for the men out there, today I wish for you to connect to your divine feminine energy, which is creative and intuitive and really connects you to that inner essence of yourself as well, because that's really what we're speaking about here. What is highlighted for you, what you have a knowing about, what feels right for you. So today I picked two cards. Oops. And that card's just flown away, so I can't show you the card. And so I'm going to share with you, it's called the frog mouth. And frog mouth, the overlighting consciousness of the frog mouth helps you to access your deepest fears. And like the owl, it also has the ability to connect you with spiritual forces that can help you get in touch with joy. And as you know, I'm a life joy coach, and joy is an aspect of love that is so highlighted by what you see in your surroundings, what you see in your life experience, if you allow it to be, if you connect to it, and you choose to connect to it. So if invited to work with you, the frog mouth card will if invited to work with you, the frog mouth energy is like a free gift from the realms where love, light, and joy are the reality. It is a grace, it is a blessing. The more often it is invited in when you are sinking into the anxiousness, the fear, the fearful thoughts, the less these thoughts will be able to control you. And in effect, if you come from inside out, no thoughts can control you. You get to choose what you want to focus on and where you want to go. The overlighting consciousness of the frog mouth brings in the joy that lifts you out of that fear, until eventually the joyful thought is what comes automatically and not the fearful one. The conscious decision to choose a loving and joyous thought to replace a fearful one at first takes a lot of inner effort and conscious work. It does not just happen automatically. The action of inviting the overlighting consciousness of the frog mouth to help you is part of that conscious decision, and a way that the spiritual world can step in to assist you. You are being invited to move now into a reality where love, light, and joy are all there is. There is no place for fear there. So if you think of those two emotions, love and fear, you cannot have love, or if you choose love, then fear has no place there. If you choose fear, then love has no space there either. So sit with it and just feel these two emotions. Feel them within your body. Where are they sitting? How do you shift that? You know, breathing into that space and releasing out, again, is a very, very powerful form of letting go of where it's sitting or allowing it to release. And once again, I really believe in taking a moment each morning and each night just to breathe or just to connect. And you can connect through heart space, through even just placing your hand on your heart. Just feel what that feels like. And share with me in the comments. I'd love to know what your experience is when you take a moment to just connect with yourself, connect back inwards, and connect to your source vibration, to your God vibration, Buddha vibration, whatever you choose to call it. Connect to that vibration and know who you truly are. So I chose another card today as well. And I'm going to share the other card with you. And this one is called the Pitta. There's a lotus flower here too, and lots of shining candles and crystals. I hope you can see that clearly. Really beautiful card. And Pitta energy is all about soul connection. It's about your soul path. Your soul path is the one that your soul wants you to be on, because your soul wants you to be happy. If you have drawn the Pitta card today, you are being offered the powerful assistance of the overlighting consciousness of the little Pitta to move you in the direction that will fulfill the deepest longings of your heart. The beautiful jewel-like colors of the Pitta resonate with the beauty of the path that is yours to tread. This path is calling to you now. You will recognize your soul path by the deep peace and joy that fills you when you touch upon it. No one else can recognize your soul path for you. You have to feel its reverberations deep within your heart, deep within your spirit. Your ego has its own ideas about what should make you happy. And remember, we've been conditioned in many, many ways. So it's almost like an unlearning of some of the conditioning and going to the space where you truly connect to what feels true for you, what feels right for you, that knowing. That's how I've always recognized it, as a knowing. And it doesn't make sense necessarily to anybody else. In fact, they may just think you're crazy, which is also okay, because when you trust that knowing, you will be guided by that more than you will be guided by the voices of others. So the encounter with the soul path will inevitably bring a conflict between soul and the ego. And the challenge is to hear the soul's call. The ego is threatened by the soul path. It feels its power and knows that it will take you out of the ego's control. But the pull of the soul path is strong. Once you touch upon it, you know. Then it is a matter of listening to that knowing. This is where the overlighting consciousness of the Pitta can help. If you invite it to be your companion by saying daily that you invite it in to assist you with your path forward, it will help you to move slowly and deliberately towards a path that will make you truly happy. It helps to overcome the obstacles and keeps you on course. Your soul path is the path that helps you to blossom fully into the magnificent being that you are. If you follow this path, it will take you home to yourself, to spirit, to deeper connection. So there've been a number of times in my life when that calling was so strong And I was led there once. Well, actually, there's been a number of times. I can't remember all of them, as in the magnitude of them, but two of the major events that have completely altered my life was moving to Northern Ireland and living there for 7 years, or almost 7 years. And the amazing connections I made there with various people. Ireland truly is a magical space, and really, really beautiful, and beautiful people as well. And the learning that I had there and the experience, which really helped me build my practice and build my business. And moving from there back to South Africa as well was a huge, huge step. It was like coming back to a foreign country. Even though it was familiar, it was also foreign because so much had changed in the time since I left. And once again, 3 years ago, I moved down to Cape Town. And it may sound as if I'm always moving, which potentially my children would confirm is quite true, has been quite true. But I feel quite settled now, and I feel like this is where I'm meant to be. And at times we don't know the reasons for having such a strong calling, having such a strong knowing and going with it. There are certain vibrations that are required or that are highlighted when you move to each different area. And I believe that sometimes just being somewhere impacts the vibration of that particular space and impacts the vibration of those around you. So if you have this calling too, please drop below and just comment. I would love to hear from you. This is such a magical experience to have, is to move out of your comfort zone and to connect in other ways, even if it is to the earth or to other people, and to learn more. So have a magical day, all mother essences throughout the world, throughout the universe, and blessings. I bless you, and I bless me. Bless us all.